up everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how I created this summery leopard print set, and I also have some new jewelry pieces from Silviax Jewelry to share with you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and unbox those. I have two necklaces. If you guys aren't familiar with Silviax Jewelry, they make personalized jewelry and also non-personalized jewelry. They also have a bunch of different options on their website, like necklaces, rings, earrings, bracelets, anklets, and even sets. All of your jewelry comes with a little polishing cloth to clean it as well. So this first necklace is a butterfly pendant necklace with like a Rolex style watch band chain. I love this necklace so much. It has little pink stones for the center of the butterfly, and then around the perimeter of the butterfly is white stones. This necklace is super blingy. It was so hard to get a shot of it, so I had to turn down my lights so you guys can see it. The material of this necklace is copper 14 karat gold plated, and you can get it in the size 14 inches to 22 inches for the chain. I got mine in the size 16 inches because I think it looks really cute as a choker. You can also get it with a bigger butterfly or the smaller one. I like the smaller one because I don't really like too big of like a pendant on my neck because I feel like I look tacky with it sometimes. I love the shade of gold. It looks like real 14 karat gold. It actually looks like the real necklace. There is a real gold necklace that looks like this, and it looks spot on to the original. I also do have a discount code with Silviax. I will leave it on the screen and also in the description box with the link to their website. And the next necklace that I received is called the Heart Crown nameplate personalized necklace. You can personalize it to say whatever you want. This one comes in the material of copper or sterling silver, 14 karat gold plated. You can get like two different styles, the heart or the crown. I picked the heart design with an 18-inch chain. It has like a Cuban chain, like a smaller one, which I love. I love the chain on this one. The shade of gold on this one is on point too. It doesn't look too yellow. That's like a pet peeve of mine. And the little clasp has the heart. That's like one of their things. They put like a little heart. I got mine to say Ombre, which means love in Italian. I thought it would be really cute. And here's a clip of me wearing both necklaces. You can do like a layered look or wear them individually. I really like the layered look. It looks super cute. If you guys are interested in any of their jewelry pieces, definitely check them out. They have a bunch of different options on their website. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. I'm going to be doing an acrylic base on my nails today, so I'm going to start by prepping my nails with one coat of Mia Secret dehydrator and 2 coats of Young Nails protein bond. Usually when you're doing acrylic, you're going to want to lay down a thin layer clear acrylic over your nails before applying acrylic onto your nails. It just protects them from like any staining from colored acrylics or anything like that. I already have a little bit of nude acrylic on my nails, so I'm not going to do that. I did shape up my 2XL square nail tips off camera. I cut them down too. I'm going to be building up my nails with this glittery acrylic from Valentino Beauty Pure in the shade 139. I really love Valentino Beauty Pure glitter acrylics because you can actually build up the nails with them. This first bead was a little bit too big, so bear with me while I'm trying to pat it in place. And there was also like a brush hair stuck on my nail, of course. What a great way to start the video. But the thing I like about Valentino Beauty Pure glitter acrylics is that they have the right amount of clear to glitter ratio to where you can actually build up the nails with the glitter acrylics, and you can file them and just like go ahead and top coat them or do your nail art on top of them or whatever. I'm going to be doing a French look, and for some reason I kind of wanted to do a glittery type of nail bed. And as you could see, I'm doing my usual 3-bead method. So I always start by building up the free edge of the nail first, and then I proceed to build up the apex by applying my first bead to build the apex where the tip and the natural nail meet, and then after that I apply a bead above that. And when I apply my beads, I make sure to focus them in the areas that I'm applying them so that it builds up like the free edge and then the apex. If you're brushing the acrylic out of the area you're placing it, then you're going to have to keep adding acrylic, if that makes any sense. After I'm done doing the 3-bead method, I do kind of look at the nail and see if I have to add any more acrylic. Sometimes you have to add like a little bit of acrylic if you want to further perfect like how the glitter looks or whatever, or if you have like a little dip in the nail. But I always use the 3-bead method as a foundation, and I do kind of like pat the sides and the tip of the nail while I'm working with the acrylic to keep the shape. So I do work with it until it's about set.
Ringy. Ringy.
Alright, now that I'm done building up the nails with the acrylic, I'm going to go ahead and start shaping up the nails. So I always start by debulking them. I'm just going to use a 180 sanding band to shape these up because, as you can see, I really don't have a lot of filing to do. Whenever I do the 3-bead method, it gives me like the perfect structure for my nails. So I basically have to just go in with the sanding band really quick and just, you know, make sure the nails are even all around, but I don't have to do any like extensive filing. So if you're struggling with applying acrylic, I really recommend that you try doing the 3-bead method because it really gives you the perfect structure for your nails. As you can see, I have the apex, which is where your nail gets most of its strength from. So it's like the perfect size hill for the apex, and then the perfect amount of product on the free edge as well. So as you can see, I'm starting by filing around the cuticle area to seal it, and then basically just filing side to side all the way down the nail to make sure they're even, and also filing along the sidewalls and underneath the nail. I also do kind of file along the sides a little bit to get the acrylic off the edges to kind of like bring the shape of the nails back out before I go in with my hand file. But like I said, it's not a lot of filing. I really only took like 15 minutes to file each hand.
Ringy.
Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and shape up the nails with my 180 grit hand file. As you can see, I'm holding my file straight and filing straight along the sides of each nail because I'm doing a long square shape. So I basically do that and kind of alternate sides until I'm satisfied with the overall width of the nail. The reason you want to alternate sides is because you want to make sure that you're not filing in one side more than the other. And I did zoom out so you guys can see a little bit better how I'm filing, because sometimes I'm not even in the frame, but this is better than what I usually do. And to file the free edge, as you can see, I'm holding my file at a slight angle and filing straight across the free edge. You can also take your hand file and file over the surface of the nail if you kind of like miss the spot with your drill. And then after I'm done filing, I do buff over the surface of the nails and underneath the nails to smooth out any rough edges or scratches. Now that the nails are all shaped up, I'm going to go ahead and use my detail brush to paint the French on the nails. I'm using this yellow shade from Nail Reserve LA called Yellow Addict. It's the perfect shade of yellow. I like how it's not like too much of a highlighter or neon yellow. It's just a bright yellow, perfect for summer. And I like the fact that their polishes are super pigmented, so with one coat you can actually see the color really good, and they're not runny or anything like that. So as you can see, I'm starting by outlining the smile line like I always do, and then just filling in the tip with the polish brush out of the bottle. Then I go back in and kind of get like the edges and just neaten up the smile line before I go ahead and cure it in the lamp. I'm doing the lower French. I'm kind of liking that a lot lately. I call it the Y2K type of French. So that's the kind of French that I'm doing. Sometimes I like to drag the sides all the way up to the cuticle area, but I'm not really gonna do that today. I'm happy and satisfied with this. If you have like a little bit of polish that you have to even out, you can brush it up and it will self level out, like if it's a little bit streaky. So yeah, I'm basically just gonna go ahead and do that for the rest of the nails. I'm doing a 30-second flash cure. When I'm done with all of them, I'll cure for a full 60 seconds. Next, I'm going to apply some of this blooming gel from a cart to the tips of all the nails, because I'm going to be doing like this ombre effect on the center of each nail. You're going to only want to apply it to where you're actually applying the blooming gel, so it doesn't really go outside of the area that you're trying to put it. So yeah, I'm kind of doing like an ombre with blooming gel. I thought it would be fun to try out. It's not supposed to be like a super neat ombre because I'm going over it with nail art anyway, but it's a really cute effect if you want to do something fast and not sit there blending gel polishes together for like the longest on every single nail. So I'm going to start by taking some of this pink gel polish from Madame Glam called Glam Element and applying it onto a dotting tool and to the center of each nail. I'm going over it a couple times to kind of speed up the process of it blooming. Plus I needed more gel polish, so I wasn't sitting here forever waiting for it to bloom. I cut some of the video footage out where I was waiting for it to bloom, because after I apply this, I'm going to go in with a detail brush to do the ombre effect. But as you can see, I'm adding more gel polish so that I have enough on each nail to go ahead and do the ombre. And while I'm doing this, it is blooming. So as you can see, I have my detail brush and I'm running it through the gel polish on each nail, doing these back and forth motions to do kind of like an ombre effect at the top and bottom and in the middle a little bit. Towards the bottom and the top, you want to like, you know, shear it out a little bit so it looks blended, if that makes sense. And I'm kind of just like going back and forth over each nail, and it blooms as you're doing this too, so that's why I'm not like doing it too much, because it will do the effect for you. It's kind of just like the placement that you're doing with the detail brush, if that makes any sense. I did, however, get the sidewalls a little bit better off camera because I noticed that they weren't like all the way covered. You're gonna want to do that so it looks more like a neater ombre and not like really sloppy. Okay, so I waited for the ombre to bloom a little bit and I went ahead and cured, and as you can see, it gave like this gradient effect. And once I put the nail art on top and everything flows together. So I'm going to be using Madame Glam Perfect Black to do the leopard print spots. So I'm doing the outline of the leopard print spots and then I'm going to fill them in with glitter after this. So I'm doing different kind of like style leopard print on each nail, like in different patterns. So to do the leopard print, you're going to kind of want to wiggle your brush and make little half C shapes and then little dots. My camera did end up losing battery when I got to the ring finger, so it ends up cutting out and skipping to the pinkies. After the leopard spots are done, I'm going to go ahead and fill them in with this gold glittery gel polish from Madam Glam called 24 Karat. I'm taking a small dotting tool and a little bit of gel polish on my brush and just filling in each of the spots. I feel like it just added something more to the leopard print and made it sparkly. To finish up, I'm going to go ahead and add some nail charms to my nails with some rhinestone gel. I have these little daisy charms and butterflies. I felt like they went perfectly with this set and made them look super summery. I really love the glittery nail bed as well. After I'm done applying the charms, I'm going to go ahead and top coat all the nails with some gel top coat. I'm also going to be top coating the butterflies so that they don't lose their coating or anything. When I wash my hands, it provides a seal over the butterflies. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys like this set. Make sure you leave me a like and a comment and let me know what you think. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe before you leave and follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Love you guys.